You choose where it begins and where it ends. Hey, everybody, it's your girl Tiffany. Welcome back to another episode of Quoted by Tiff. Hey, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Quoted by Tiff. I hope you guys' this week has been going spectacular, right? And today I'm going to talk to you guys about beginnings and endings and the power that we have to change our circumstances. People sometimes get complacent in circumstances or situations that they may be in. Sometimes once you get comfortable in something, regardless of how it makes you feel, it's comfortable. So you just sit there. But what if I told you that being comfortable in life is not normal? You always have to be prepared to be uncomfortable in order to make a change in your life. And if you are holding yourself back out of comfort, then you're never going to know the heights that you can reach in life because sometimes those changes that you want to see in your life, they are going to require you to be uncomfortable. So you have to choose to end situations sometimes in order to begin a new one and to bring something new into your life. I personally have been through many situations in life that require me to make a choice of whether I wanted to continue in comfort or I wanted to be uncomfortable. Most of those situations had to do with relationships and dealing with people in general. Sometimes if we will stay around people that mistreat us, not because we like how they're treating us, but because sometimes we feel like it's too hard to get to know someone else, or we feel like it's too hard to start all over in another situation. But would you rather be hurt for the rest of your life and think about the what ifs, or would you rather actually act on what you need to act on and make yourself uncomfortable in order to make a change? That sometimes can be the hardest decision, right? Because you feel like if you leave your comfort zone, quote unquote, then it's the fear of the unknown. What if this new thing doesn't work out? What if this doesn't work out? What if that doesn't work out? But you always have to ask yourself, what if it does work out? Sometimes we get too quick to go towards the negative aspect of a situation rather than what can actually work out, because a lot of times our failures are self-imposed. When you go into things already thinking that you're going to fail or it's not going to work, then most likely it's probably not going to work, because the mind is where everything is created. The mouth is where it's manifested. Now, if you are telling yourself that you can't do something or being uncomfortable is just too hard, then it probably will be. Then change is probably not for you. But you can't complain about wanting change or complain about people mistreating you if you are not willing to take the first step and choose where it ends. I talked about choosing where it begins and where it ends because naturally, everything in this world has a beginning and an ending. Nothing is forever, everything is temporary. So when you place yourself into that perspective, you start to realize how you have all the power to change what's going on in your life. So, guys, that's all I have for you today on this week's episode of Quoted by Tiff. Join me next week, same day, same time, and we can link up again. Okay. I love you guys and have a wonderful day.